Hi dear friends. Today I will share with you information about the new 2024 model Mustang. Have a nice watch. Ford made a risky and possibly historic decision by developing the 2024 Mustang. The 7th generation Mustang is most likely the final iteration of the gas-guzzling pony car, so it comes as a bit of a shock that it even uses gas. Prior to an electric successor in 2024, Chevy is expected to be retiring the current Camaro model. Dodge has announced that the Challenger and Charger will provide electric power around the same time. The 2024 Mustang crew had to defend its case for an internal combustion muscle vehicle at every stage, even though management ultimately approved of its actions. It was a passion project in the purest sense of the word. Ford is after all actively embracing electrified trucks and SUVs. The fact that Ford is even doing this at a time when its main competitors are leaving the gas-powered muscle car segment and sales of coupes and convertibles generally continue to decline while cars, not SUVs and trucks, themselves are becoming an endangered species boxed out by ever more popular high-riding vehicles should be celebrated by Mustang enthusiasts, who have bought about 10 million of the cars since production began in 1964. Consider this. Ford still only offers the Mustang for sale in North America. Already outselling the standard Mustang coupe is the electric crossover Mustang Mach-E. Throughout his lifetime, Executive Chairman Bill Ford declared he would have a tear in his eye as the final internal combustion, stick-shift Mustang rolled off the assembly line in Flat Rock, Michigan. However, that moment hasn't come yet. Whatever the future may hold, the 2024 Ford Mustang, which was unveiled in Detroit on September 14 at the 2022 North American International Motor Show, is a pledge to continue traditional pony car sales for a number of more years. Orders will shortly be accepted for the present model's 23 model year. And then the new Ford 2024 car rides in, a de facto victory lap for the breed with its taut new looks, modern interior, electronic drift brake, and the ability to rev the engine with your key fob. Customers will still be able to select between a coupe and a convertible, as well as between a base model with an EcoBoost 4-cylinder and a more potent GT with a V8 that also has a manual transmission, when the 2024 Ford Mustang goes on sale early next summer. We anticipate the distribution of classic names like Boss, Bullet, and Mach 1 over a long life cycle. Ed Krenz, chief nameplate engineer for the Mustang, asserts that there is definitely room for improvement in the platform design and powertrains. The new S650's platform is a modified version of the current S550, and several components, like the roof, A-pillar, and rear window, are carried over. The idea of a hybrid Mustang or all-wheel drive were abandoned. The style, which Ford's designers meticulously polished, is as evolutionary as the new S650 skeleton. The end result, with its long hood, small rear deck lid, and tapering roof, instantly identifies as a Mustang and fulfills all the necessary requirements. Ford is essentially improving a mousetrap here by adding some nifty party tricks, additional technology, and over-the-air updates made feasible by its new electrical architecture, despite the fact that the 4 and 8-cylinder engines are similar to those used today. Let's put a hoof through the door, will we? The bolder style with muscular fenders, a lower beltline, and sexier tautness replaced the earlier versions. Global design director Joel Piaskowski remarked, "It looks like a fist in the wind traveling down the road." The 7th generation of the Mustang returns to its American roots to offer a contemporary take on a classic, whereas the 6th generation ventured further internationally. This entails new tri-bar headlights with LED accents that match the taillights as well as aggressive rear angles that undercut and serve as a spoiler to give the impression that the car is wider even if the proportions are basically the same. For the first time, the Mustang EcoBoost's front appearance is completely different from the GT's. The modifications go beyond unique grille inserts. The GT has wider lower outboard grille apertures than the normal Mustang, which had false ones on one side for aero and real ones on the other. The GT's high-gloss black hood extractor also lets air escape. Drivers can enter and exit the vehicle at the track without taking off their helmet thanks to the carefully designed roofline. The convertible includes an insulated fabric roof that is opened and closed using a one-touch button and a single handle lock. The 11 paint choices available include 2 new hues, yellow splash and vapor blue. There are also new hues for seat belts, Brembo brake calipers, and stripes. There are a few appearance packages that let you further alter the appearance. For the GT, basic wheels range in size from 17 inches to 19 inches, with optional 20 inches. It was time to change the inside, according to interior design manager Ricardo Garcia. So he made full-scale foam bucks to get consumer input on the team's ideas, which over a 3-year period transformed into the new, more open cockpit. All versions now come standard with a heavier, flat-bottom steering wheel that is a pleasure to hold. Less physical buttons are included on the Sync 4-powered infotainment system because more functions are handled by the screen. Regarding those screens, with a 12.4-inch display directly in front of the driver and a 13.2-inch center screen that is tilted toward the driver, both of which are housed behind a single pane of glass in most trims, they represent a significant departure for Mustang. In addition to a flat wireless charging pad, USB ports, and an angled phone slot, there is media storage. Upgraded seats are available in cotton, faux leather, or genuine leather, and the cabin's laser grain trim closely resembles carbon fiber. Bang & Olufsen is the premium audio system, and the Mustang has built-in voice controls for Amazon Alexa and is compatible with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The base 2.3-liter EcoBoost turbocharged i4 is refreshed to diminish outflows and increment eco-friendliness. We don't have specs yet, however designs let us know the power won't drop, and that implies it ought to keep on pushing out no less than 310 horsepower and 350 lb-ft of force. This 4th-age power plant is known as a MPC, particular power chamber, motor and makes its introduction on the horse. There is likewise a 2.0-liter MPC that self-disciplined the 2023 Lincoln Corsair and the 2023 Portage Getaway. That's all the information for you. I hope you learned new things. If you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe. With love and respect.